Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Narendra Modi Stadium. You join us for this 2020 match between India and New Zealand. My name is Adam Gilchrist, and back again with me today is Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Ali. Let's join them down in the middle to find out who will be fielding first.
Well, I'm not surprised. I think anyone would have batted first in these conditions. I reckon the openers will be licking their lips. The left-hander taking the first ball of the day. Lovely player to watch. They want to see off the first 20 balls and then start to work into a big innings. Jaiswal will be at the non-striker's end first up. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Went for the drive, complete miss. Will you listen to that crowd? They are loving this. It's difficult to hear yourself thinking here. Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Misses everything.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Huge. That has flown.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot. Transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum. Sixth last ball. How will the bowler reply?
No. Terrible shot. End of the over. India 16 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Oh, superb timing. That's a boundary save for sure.
Jaiswal gets off the mark.
That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. How will the bowler respond?
That's gone for six. That is a huge one. Sharma, there's plenty from these bowlers.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the six.
Super shot there.
Avoided the fielders. One bounce and four. Fantastic shots.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Jeez, time that well.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Great shot through the gap.
The half-century's in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
Tremendous start. Bowlers have been asking questions and have answered with full honours.
Got that away nicely.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Incredible. What a grab.
Kishan, the left-hander out in the middle, looks keen to get going. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
That That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
A fantastic shot off the back foot. Really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Strays onto the leg and glanced it nicely. Might just get to the boundary rope.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
Absolutely glorious start. Bowlers need to start finding an answer soon before this gets out of hand.
Gets that away.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short and you're going to get punished on this pitch. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take the hit.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
So that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Sharma gets all of that. Pierces the infield and races to the boundary for 4. The crowd love that one.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Great shot. Over India, 4 for 1.
Taking full toll for this power play. Supreme timing and power. How will he reply?
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Kishan has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Oh, and well taken. Duffy had to come around a fair distance, and they've taken a beauty.
Yadav, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks. He's got their tail up.
Comes down the wicket and drives that in the air. Great attacking play by the batter. 4 more.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. Might look to go big again here.
Yada drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Needs a dot ball.
Gone! Oh, that's a bit unlucky.
The right-hander, new man to the crease.
Well, that's just a classic cover drive. Beautiful to watch. Great sound off the bat. And 4 more.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Going with pace now. Oh, that's beautifully struck right out of the guts and all the way.
Well, with shots like that, it's not going to be long before the 100's up. That was a really well-timed stroke.
Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
Got the hammer down now. Fabulous shot. Well on the way towards that next milestone now. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. Consecutive 6s. Bowler needs to hit the mark.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball. Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
They've set the ground on fire and entertained the crowd this power play. 2020 batting at its best.
Nicely played. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Power and precision in that shot.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Time that perfectly.
That was a solid shot. Really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter. And a great shot off the back foot. That has been a wonderful innings. Shots all around the ground. The bowlers have struggled to contain them as they bring up the 100.
There'll be runs here.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Oh, well, don't even bother running.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
End of the over, a costly one. 19 runs coming from it. India are 151 for 3.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain. All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Pandya went long, high and hard. That is huge. 2 in a row.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Oh, away she goes. That's a hat-trick of maximums. Pandya on the rampage now.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Pinged off the bat.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease. Another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Caught. And it's one of the easiest catches you'll see.
Singh coming in, but will be starting from the non-strikers end.
Henry coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. But on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Edged it.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. They'll get at least one here. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Straight to the fielder. Henry has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless.
They've stayed in that super aggressive mindset. At this rate, their total could be unreachable.
Great shot. At least one on offer. There could be a couple if they hustle. Chance to run two. Finds the fielder with that shot.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. That's right out of the middle of the bat. Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Edged it. No one there. Could be four. It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Nice shot, straight to gully. Bobby runs here and dropped. And scamper through for a single, good running. That's a solid shot. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Nicked it. Oh, what a chance. End of the over, 10 off it. India, 198 for 4.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Duffy back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Power and precision in that shot.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Nice shot. Runs possible. Beats the field with a great shot. They'll get at least 1 here. Return from out on the boundary. Good fielding. Worked away. That's a nice single. Pulled away and it'll beat the fielder at mid-wicket. It looks like they should get 2. Mitchell has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Shot. Should be runs here. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Finds the middle, it won't find the boundary. Flicks off the pads nicely. That'll go away fine, and there should be at least a few runs added.
Strange decision not to run. There was probably 2 on offer.
Pulled away, beats square. Fine leg coming around.
Good return back from the deep.
That's the over. India 212 for 4.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Fantastic pull shot, rode the bounce and got inside the line.
A fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, you collect that one though. Amazing reflexes, and that's stuck. Great grab.
Dubé, the new man, taking guard in the middle. They want to get things going after getting their eye in. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Flicked off the pads to deep square, just the one on offer. Nicely played.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Great shot. At least one on offer. Nice shot. Runs possible. There'll be runs here. Can't get that outside the ring field. Santner coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Oh, that's That's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Smacks that away through the gap. There could be a couple if they hustle. Doesn't beat the infield.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. And there was no point chasing that.
Dubé has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Middled that one. Great timing.
Strange decision not to run. There's probably two on offer.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
No shot offered there.
They'll get at least one here. Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over. India 240 for 5.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Henry coming back into the attack. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Shot, at least two on offer. New Zealand with a massive shout. Oh, too much room and got what it deserved. Gone straight for long on, and it's a pretty regulation catch in the end.
Patel, the left-hand middle-order batter, taking guard.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Chance to run two.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
An effort ball and called for the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for that wicket. No, terrible shot. Get to that one.
Chakravarti coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now. He's got their tail up.
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Finds the edge. Oh, my word. Fast reflexes and grabs it. Stunning catch. Out. Good catch.
Singh, left-handed tail-ender, taking guard.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Chakravarti ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Great shot. At least one on offer. Shot. Should be runs here. India starting to hit their stride now after a big over. New Zealand in a whole heap of trouble.
Well, that was a perfect example of sustained power hitting. What a finish that was.
They'll get at least one here. Goes over the top with that shot. Went with the bounce and hooks that down leg side. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. And dropped. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Dropped. What a let-off. Final over in this innings. Driven through extra cover. We'll get a single. Massive chance. Pick that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs. Good catch, out.
Bumrah, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
Huge edge.
He didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise. There'll be runs here. Finds the fielder with that shot. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
And that's the end of the innings. India have set a target of 260 runs. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Not shot.
Four runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Finds the edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Amazing delivery. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. Super catch.
Ratchin in the middle will want to get the feet moving from the get-go.
Ravindra taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. They'll get at least one here.
Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Singh, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch.
Bracewell, left-hand middle-order batter taking guard. First ball for the batter, coming in. Left the wide delivery alone.
That was a nick. It's a missed chance, and that could well be four. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Finds the middle, it won't find the boundary.
Bracewell doesn't offer a shot.
Oh, nice shot.
Strange decision not to run. There was probably two on offer.
Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Good return back from the deep.
End of the over, New Zealand 15 for 2.
An excellent over by the batter, but the bowlers just reined them in a tad.
There could be a couple if they hustle. There'll be runs here. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Cuts that off well in the infield. Couldn't get it through the field.
End of the third over. The score is now 15-2.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Bracewell with a leave. Didn't like the whip.
Great shot into the gap, and there'll be runs on offer here.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Shot, should be runs here. Chance to run two.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Edged. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Right out of the middle of the bat. Brilliant. Cuts away, uses the pace of the ball. That's a difficult shot, made it look very easy. 6 runs.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Whoa! Oh, no luck at all there on that one.
The right-hander, new batter out in the middle, are ready to face up.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot.
Phillips left it alone. Didn't want to chase the wide one.
Cut away to cover point. They'll get the single. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Can't hit it any more sweetly than that.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. They'll get at least one here. Patel, the spinner, coming into the attack. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Middled that one, great timing. Can't get that outside the ring field.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
There could be a couple if they hustle. There'll be runs here. He's quick onto that in the infield. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. End of another disappointing over. Yadav has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler. 5 fielders now allowed outside the circle. Nice shot. Runs possible. Pulled away, beat square, fine leg coming around. That's a solid shot.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Bumrah overstepped by a fair way. You don't want to be giving away extra deliveries too often. Great shot. At least one on offer. Shot. Should be runs here. Expensive over that one. There's going to need to be a serious tactical rethink. The batter's confidence is really growing.
The required run rate is climbing. They're hovering around 6 to 7 and over. They need to start taking some risks.
Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Chance to run two. That's a boundary save for sure.
Strange decision not to run. There was probably two on offer.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. They'll get at least one here. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. No. Terrible shot. Going with spin now.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Punched off the back foot and beats the infield. More runs on offer here. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Oh, whack! Picked the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Nice shot. Runs possible. There could be a couple if they hustle. Nicely played.
End of the ninth over. The batting team are now 65 for 3.
There'll be runs here. Edged. Finds the fielder with that shot. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. That's a solid shot. Onto that early, that could be 4. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Worked away. That's a nice single. Cover drive through cover point. 1 run.
End of the 10th over. New Zealand are now 69 for 3.
Singh coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket will work nicely.
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
That's right out of the middle of the bat. Singh with a huge appeal. The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise. Ravindra wants a fair piece of this bowler. Driven again. In the air this time, but it's 4 more.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Shot. Should be runs here. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
End of the 11th over.
Chakravarti coming back into the attack has done well so far.
The spinner coming with the ball.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Mitchell, the new man, taking guard in the middle. They want to get things going after getting their eye in. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Get at least one here.
Mitchell gets off the mark.
Shot, at least two on offer. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
End of the 12th over. New Zealand are now 85 for 4.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Huge. That has flown.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. There'll be runs here. Couldn't get it through the field. Scamper through for a single. Good running.
New Zealand